All right, it says we're live. Happy Friday, everybody. My name is Shay. This is the stream. Had a little bit of a hiccup trying to get my camera working this morning, so I apologize for the late start. That was not my intention. But we're here now. Here now is good. We will take it. So yeah, I'm a little bit flustered just because of the camera issues, so give me a second to gear down here and kind of relax a little. And I will figure out what I'm going to do today and get started on. So yeah, we got a couple of options. We can work on Dexter's map, we can work on world building, we can work on the Wreck This journal. There's a few things that we could get up to. And I'm curious to know kind of what everybody's in the mood for. I know that I didn't get to live stream yesterday. I was traveling and I was unfortunately away from my desk, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what people want to get up to. And otherwise, I'm kind of just in the mood to work on my Wreck This journal and hang out and do that for a while. So yeah, I can see that there's two of you hanging out somewhere. So hello and good morning. Pop this open for now, I guess, until we get a couple more people on the chat and go from there. So one of the things I was trying to do was figure out how to get these paper chains attached into the book. So maybe let's work on that for a couple of minutes and see if I can get that sorted out. Make these a little bit longer, I think. I learned how to do this last night, and I was really proud of myself for like following instructions on the internet and figuring it out. I'm not usually someone who's super good at teaching myself like spatial pattern stuff off of other things. So this was actually quite an accomplishment for me. I just want to make this one chain slightly longer than the other so that they both display nicely in the book. All right, so I think that should be good. Though it might be better to have one more. There's the Laura. Good morning, love. How are you? I'm doing okay. Not really sure what we want to work on the stream today, so just kind of tinkering until we got a few more people present, and then we can make some decisions. How are you doing? Happy Friday. You looking forward to your weekend? I don't know where my little stapler is. I see my staples. Cereal with rhubarb. Fabulous. Are you off today? I'm guessing you're off if you have cereal with rhubarb. There it is. Might need my bigger stapler. You have it at work. Really good that you're in a situation where you can eat at your desk. Right on, right on. You know what? I am not convinced I'm going to be able to do this well. Chopped, sugared, and boiled the rhubarb, tossed in Tupperware, dry stale brought to work, added to the two, no milk. That sounds all right. What kind of dry cereal? Because now you got me curious. Good morning, my Stephanie. How are you? And is this going to work? Maybe, maybe not. Yep. Sweet. Here we go. Success. Granola. That is a food I miss. There we go. I made paper chains. Steph, do you guys eat fruit? Like bananas and apples and things? His promotion's at 10:45. Well, that'll be nice. And then you guys can do your stuff in Lloyd to celebrate. There we go. And then there was a Dennis. Hello, Dennis. How are you? If you have fruit stickers, like the stickers from bananas or from apples or from whatever, can I have them? Because this page asks me to collect fruit stickers, and that is not something we ever have in the house. So I don't want to like go and be like, hey, people, I'd like to steal all of your stickers, because that's super inconsiderate. But I require fruit stickers of some kind. Yeah, send me some, Laura. Give me fruit labels. Help me with my projects. Thank you. I know it's a super random request. I'm not eating fruit right now because of the keto, Laura. Well, the only fruit that I do have occasionally is raspberries and blackberries, but there's no stickers on those. I guess there's the big label stickers. I could try doing one of those. That'd be kind of fun. So yeah. I don't want to go do that, Dennis. That's going to get me in trouble. Plus, it would be really inconvenient for all of the people who then want to buy bananas. To make a paper airplane. I suck at paper airplanes. You know that? I really do. It would be the most bizarre police report in a minute. You are not wrong. So the front part of the book is much more done than later on. Let's do some circles, because that was a plan I had going on. Yeah, crazy woman peels stickers off fruit for sure. I could just see it. I could just see it. I mean, I wonder if I could like ask them for fruit stickers, but I feel like that's not the same as collecting them. You know what I mean? I feel like collecting them is more the spirit of intention. This is from chapters. Yeah, Stephanie is correct. It's called A Wreck This Journal. It's by Carrie Smith. There are a variety of them now that have a couple of different chapters and a couple of or covers and a couple like a bunch of different prompts. Each book is a unique book. Um, I'm doing this one because like I'm really struggling with a creative slump right now, and just finding my way through that has been super challenging. So trying to put myself in a position where the requests are kind of ridiculous. Like at one point, I have to take this book into the shower, which I'm really nervous about, um, and kind of precious about it, to be honest. I don't want to like wreck all the hard work I've been doing, but at the same time, like this journal is intended to be wrecked. It's literally in the title. Um, so trying to not lose sight of the fact that it doesn't have to be pretty or perfect. Um, I've got a fair amount of like paid work coming in right now, so there's going to be a lot more drawing streams, I think. Just keeping me honest about getting the work done. But I feel like this is for me as opposed to like for commission kind of stuff. Um, what's blocking me up is a good question. We should totally, Stephanie, if you and Laura get one, you guys should be working on it while I'm working on mine. I think honestly, Dennis, like a huge part of it is just fatigue with what's going on in the world right now. I'm a fairly empathetic person, and so the constant media news of all of the coronavirus deaths and the uprising that is going on around the world in terms of police brutality and Black Lives Matter and is still the ongoing like escalated conflicts in Syria and the Middle East and stuff, like a lot of that touches my heart very, very deeply. And I don't have the best skills at being able to just shut it off. Um, and so I've spent a lot of time immersed in the news cycle lately, which is one of the few things that I don't regularly do because I know that it's a really good way for me to screw with my mood and my emotions and stuff. But with Dave being home, he watches the news a lot more, and so I'm just getting more exposure than what I would normally have, and that's heavy on the heart. Like it really, really is. And I find too much heaviness on the heart makes it really hard for me to create and to do beautiful work. So having to work on that and try to keep myself centered and organized and all of that. So I'm a little bit less like blocked when it comes to running game because my people finally made it into the Feywild. So all of the work that we put into the random encounter charts and stuff have been very good. So that's been great. And they found the person that they intended to encounter, but it's gonna be a while for them to get what they want out of her. I need a pencil. Don't just start this in pen, you fool. It is mentally and emotionally draining. Um, Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I think it'd be fun to do it as a group project for sure. I mean, that's always kind of my intention for the live streams is that it's an art jam. Like, if you got a project, work on your project. Just let's get together and have some studio time. Because it keeps me honest about getting the work done. And that's really what I do it for. I'm just at such a loss today, you guys, like creatively. I do not know what I want to do today. That's awesome. What are you working on for your world building? Are you home now, by the way? I'm assuming you are. Yeah, I get you. I like having my other nerds around too. Awesome. Welcome home. I'm glad you're safe. Yes, you can hear him. He just went from the couch to the hallway. Oh my goodness! How are you, my lovely Kate? You're allowed to sing to me, Stephanie. I don't mind at all. All right, let me catch up on the chat here. You've been posting these Agora updates to the Facebook. Yes, you have, and I've been seeing them. It's super exciting. Yes, your hand is not a canvas, Laura. That is true. What have you been up to, Katie? Are you done with school for the season? The library is closed for now. Nice. Nice. Please say hi to Callie for me. Is it a sand dollar? No, it wasn't intentionally. It's just another random compass rose design. We could pretend it was a sand dollar, though. You like it? That's good. Yes, definitely a good inspiration. I really like world building with people. Oh, for sure. Collaboration always makes things better. 100%. 100%. Supposed to be the first day of Stampede. Supposed to have parade this morning, but because of things, parade is canceled. Yeah, that's got to make the city feel super weird. I can completely understand what you're saying, Laura. What was her name? Velechka, I think was her name. Brodstada. She was awesome. We could do up my character for the new campaign I'm going to be playing. I have not really got any major thought into that. Could be fun to collaborate on that. I cannot be a pixie. I need to be a tanky grave domain cleric. That is as far as I've gotten with the character. I need to be able to be a frontline fighter and heal things in the event that things require healing. Hmm. All right. Is there any other page in here that I really want to work on, or do we want to do something else? All right, I think I'm done with this for now. I could do a sax footprint. You are not wrong. Maybe I will do that when the time comes. Something bigger than a pixie. Yeah, I haven't decided what race I was thinking. I'm playing a tabaxi in another game. Originally, I was thinking tiefling. Just because I like the idea of the physical aesthetics of the tiefling right now. Yeah, tieflings are cool. Oh, I'm just feeling super blocked today, you guys. Roar. This is difficult. Yeah, I know that's what you picked for the other game. This is for the Descent into Averness campaign. Dave's gonna be running it, so I need a character for it. 2d4 and then roll for it? Yeah, maybe that. That might work. I'm just gonna take off my sweater. I totally, or dice that I could just roll. Dice would be great. Oh, hi, Sax. Hi, baby. Is that better under the desk? A wheel would be great. All right, let's have a look here. Okay. Don't want to play a dwarf. I play an elf. Don't want to play a halfling. Don't really want to play a human. Play a dragonborn. Tiefling. For prizes? That sounds awesome, Dennis. I don't want to play a gnome. Half elf, maybe. Half orc, maybe. I don't really want to play a half orc. I guess half elf for the last one. That is a great marketing tool. I love spinning wheels. Spinning wheels is great. Dragonborn is our answer. All right. Dave will not let us play Drow because in his world, Drow are still inherently evil. And he will basically just make you be hunted the whole time because you belong to a culture that is traditionally warmongers and slavers. So why would anybody trust you? He's a pretty old school, would be playing 2e if he could get away with playing 2e D&D direct DM for sure. All right, so I'm playing a Dragonborn. Cleric. grave domain. I'm just going to text Dave and see if he'll let me roll my stats now or if I need to do this later. See what he says. If he says anything. He's not watching his phone. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about that right now then. Okay, what kind of background do I want? Yeah, DM prerogative for sure. Dave is a really big TUI fan. I like a lot of things about TUI. I hate the amount of math. I do not enjoy doing that much math as a fun thing. It's not fun for me. So 5e is a way bigger deal in terms of just ease of play. What kind of background do I want? I'm a cleric, so what options do we have? Okay, so we could be an acolyte, criminal, a charlatan, an entertainer, a folk hero, a guild artisan, a hermit, a noble, an outlander, a sage, a sailor, a soldier, an urchin. There's more backgrounds than this. They're just not in this book. What other books are they in? Make another chat. The family. Okay, let's talk about that then. So, background, question mark. Was I raised with both parents or was I an orphan? Let's D4 this. So 1 is both parents. 2 is mom. 3 is dad. 4 is orphan. 3, I was raised by father. Are they still alive? Yes. No. Unknown. In prison. They're in prison. I guess mom left before I was born. Maybe mom left because dad was in prison. Why cleric? Because we need a healer for the party. And we need a tanky person as well. Yeah, maybe mom did leave before I was born, and then I don't know my dad because he's in prison. That would make sense. Okay. And then something happened to her. He fought for custody. She died. She took holy vows. No, I know what you mean, Dennis. I realized the slip in my words, but now I've got to think it through. Raised by dad. What happened to mom? Both came up 4, so she's also in prison. So mom's in prison. No, that's not feeling right to me. I have a thing. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. Okay, so yeah. Thanks, Dennis. So was I released to the care of a temple when I was old enough? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we can help with yours too, Stephanie. Absolutely. What did my parents do? Thieves, murder, arson, spies. They were spies. They were spies. Infiltrating. Were they looking through a noble house? Merchant guild? Shipping guild? Or royalty? A noble house. They were looking for information about an artifact, a border, dispute, illegitimate heir, or a what? Illegal trade. Illegal trade. What was the trade in? Goods, perishable, non-perishable, people, magic. Perishable goods. What do we mean by perishable? Dark magic items? Okay, I like that. Magic, dark. All right, so mom and dad are both in prison. I was raised by the prison chaplain and my father, and then released into the care of a temple when I was old enough to be apart from them. Both parents are still in jail. They were spies infiltrating a noble house looking for information about the illegal trade of dark magic ingredients and artifacts. How old was I when I went to the temple? 18. That meant I was in prison for a long time. I don't think I want to be quite that old. 14. Hmm. 4. It's like a human's, Laura. Four? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards, 2 out of those 3 rolls. Okay. Now, what gods are we dealing with? Kelvamore, Ouijas, the ancestral spirits of the Undying Court, Hades, Anubis, and Osiris. Gods of the grave watch over the line between life and death. To these deities, death and the afterlife are a foundational part of the multiverse. To desecrate the peace of the undead, or the peace of the dead, is an abomination. Deities of the grave include Kelvamore, Weejas, the essential spirits of the Undying Court, Hades, Anubis, and Osiris. Followers of these deities seek to put wandering spirits to rest, destroy the undead, and ease the suffering of the dying. Their magic also allows them to stave off death for a time, particularly for a person who still has some great work to accomplish in the world. This is a delay of death, not a denial of it, for death will eventually get its due. So, maybe the inciting incident that made me become a grave domain cleric is that my mother was actually executed for this treason. And I was like haunted by her ghost for a while until I used my power to lay her to rest. Maybe that happened when I was older. Because I'm a cleric, I think it's something that I have to pray for. Do Dragonborn have a racial perk for magic? I don't think they do. Strength score increases by 2, charisma by 1. I get a breath weapon. Damage resistance and languages. So the breath weapon is really the magic. What color am I? I'm gonna have to think about that. Maybe the chaplain was a grave Derek. Okay, I like that. Chaplain. You know what, Laura? You had an idea earlier that one of my parents was a prison guard. Maybe the father is the chaplain. I kind of like that. Chaplain was dad. Blue is lightning. I gotta ask Dave about alignments because he might say that I have to be a good aligned dragon. So if I'm blue, I'm lightning, or I could be bronze, which would also be lightning. And that would be fun. Okay. Maybe I learned from watching it first and didn't realize we were gained favor with the gods and was granted the cleric power. Yeah, I mean, that's an option. I like that. Okay, so let's have a look at these gods because I don't know anything about most of these gods. I think Ouijas is for gnomes. The Undying Court. Let's have a Google of that. Yeah, Dennis, I think you're on to something. But like, has she been executed since? Because I'm quite a bit older now. It delayed the execution. They had more time together. Unless it live in a place where you can't execute someone who has children. Just a life in prison deal. Now I need to know more about how society works. Do I come from a city of Dragonborn? Like strictly Dragonborn? Or do I come from a multicultural city? Where do I come from? Let's have a look at this Undying Courts. Oh, that's from Eberron. Okay. That's elves. Pantheons. Neutral good. Okay. Anubis is judgment and death, which is interesting. I'm not even finding a dragon specific deity, like out of what they recommended here. I think the problem for me is that Hades, Anubis, and Osiris are like real world stuff, and I find that really breaks my suspension of disbelief because then I have to go back to those original cultures, and I find that difficult to do. Kelemvor. Let's look at Kelemvor really quick. Kelvimore promoted that death was a natural part of life and should not be feared as long as it was understood. This sounds more like my guy. Maybe. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to put this aside for now. I'm not feeling any particular love for that. I'll just make a note here. I think it has to be a god, Dennis. Clerics, all clerical magic is granted through divine agency. It can't be a strongly held conviction. Paladins in 5e, you can have a strongly held conviction, but Dave won't allow for that because in his head it's 2e, which means you have to be connected to a divine source. Yeah. I feel like this has got to be really boring. Sorry, guys. Yep, pretty much. That was 2e. Yeah, I'm thinking like an original god would be, or maybe there's just a better pantheon book for me to look at than these ones. Is there a pantheon list in back here? Here we go. All right, deities of Forgotten Realms. There's the silver flame in Eberron, which is a deity of protection and good. And I guess I could always just be a cleric of Bahamut. I was just kind of hoping for something a bit more specific. Hello, Dennis's daughter. How are you? Hello, Aideen. How are you? Hello, Gary. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
I had a couple questions for you.
Yeah.
Can I roll my stats for Averness
No, we have to. That's the other.
together? Well, I can do it on camera. There will be witnesses.
But you have to do it through roll 20.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. If I'm playing a Dragonborn, do I have to play a Metallic Dragonborn, or can I play a
No,
Chromatic Dragonborn?
because Dragonborn alignment is not related to the color of their.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was or not.
Disassociate Dragonborn with dragons
I was
as
just
far
checking.
as how their stuff is.
Okay.
However, they are freaks. They should go back to their own planet.
How come all of the race options I want to play you are dead set against?
Because it's not in the original book.
Dragonborn is in the book!
No, the original book.
Nothing's in the original book. 4 classes.
So, you know how Dragonborn got to Faerun, though, right?
No, I don't know. How
Okay.
Dragonborn got to
So, like, during the big cataclysmic spell plague, I think it was, or something like that. So, Faerun, actually, there's 2 planets, and they're superimposed on people, and that because back in the history, there was a war between the gods and the elementals.
Okay.
And they had a fight, and then the big over god is like, "You guys, cut it out. You guys, I'm making you a new planet over here, same spot, just different plane. You guys, you're in this planet." But they coexist as the different planes. And during the spell plague, things started flopping.
Okay.
So this where the Dragonborn are is kind of an element that ended up on
Superimposed on
Faerun.
Faerun.
And then when everything was fixed, they were still stuck on Faerun.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why people, generally are, "What the fuck are you?" Because it's not.
Well, I rolled randomly and got Dragonborn. And I don't think that's a terrible thing because I want to play a tanky cleric. So that gives me a strength boost.
Yeah.
And a charisma boost. Cleric is charisma casting,
Nope.
isn't it? Wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can do that with my stats. I'm really struggling with this character. I have never struggled this hard to come up with a character creation in my life. It makes me think I'm forcing it too much.
Mm.
And it's
You
just,
put way more thought into it than I do.
I know you do. I know I do.
And just remember, don't get too attached. You're going to hell. You're probably going to die.
I know. But still. I just want to have something I want to play.
You're literally going to Tiamat's backyard.
I know. Pooper scooping. All right. I'm probably not going to stream for too much longer.
Okay.
And then I will come downstairs again.
I've just been gluing up more the spiky spit onto the towers.
Cool beans.
Cool.
Laura says you'd be fun as a DM.
Who?
My friend Laura from Calgary.
Why?
I don't know. She just said you'd be fun. She didn't say why.
I'm kind of an asshole, DM.
You kind of are. It's true.
I giggle as your backpack eats you.
And to be fair, almost everyone giggled when Nicole's backpack ate her. That was a thing that happened.
Or I troll you into poking the lich like this.
Yes, you do. Go away. I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Sax has got to scramble. I don't know why. All right. So, background. If I was raised in the temple, I'm probably an acolyte, right? Like, functionally. Well, if I was raised in the prison, I was definitely. If Dad was a prison chaplain, I was probably there. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I think acolyte is going to have to be the thing. Yay, congratulations, Chris. You made it. That sounds hilarious, Laura. How old am I? Hi, Doodle. What you doing? Hi, baby. I'm 25? Okay. Blue. Okay, I'm going to be blue, which gives me lightning. But like a dark blue, like a sapphire blue. Yeah. Names. What kind of names? Name book. Oh boy. All right, you guys, I think I am going to go for today. This takes us to the hour-and-a-half mark, and I'm feeling like this is just not the most solid stream I've ever run. So instead of making you suffer, I think we'll sign off and do it again another day. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I will be streaming a lot in the next little while, doing a lot of drawing streams. I've got a lot of projects that need working on, so keep myself accountable that way. I will post to Facebook when I am setting up to do that in case you are available and want to come hang out. Um, and otherwise, yeah, regular stream should be next week on Thursday and hopefully Friday. I'm not traveling next week or anything, so should be normal. And yeah, I think that that's going to be us for today. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Take care.